What's going on, everybody? I'm JustConix and you're watching another vlog part 5 I believe. Yeah, the reasoning behind this vlog is this is my 100th video on YouTube. I'm kind of surprised. It didn't seem like, doesn't feel like 100. It just seems to have flown by. I think it's coming up for around about 5 months I've been doing it. So 105 months is quite good going, I think. I don't know. I don't really. I know some of the major YouTubers out there that I watch do like 4 a day, 4 or 5 videos a day. So yeah, 100 in a month isn't fantastic. 100 a month would be fantastic. 105 months isn't brilliant, but 100 videos is a good point to do a vlog, I believe. So yeah, the aim of this vlog is basically a look back on the last 100. So yeah, I think YouTube's done alright so far. I've not been too bad. I've not been highly popular. I've not been hated, which is a good thing, I guess. I got my first dislike the other day. That, I felt bad, but at the same time, I've always said that I'm not doing this for other people, I'm doing it for me, I guess. If you don't like my videos, and then don't like my videos, it's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to change the way I'm doing them. Well, unless there's a way I can do them better. If there is, then I'll do it, but nah, I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy editing, I enjoy playing games, and yeah, but anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, 100 videos. So a look back, we started on, the first series I did was Super Meat Boy all those months ago. Seems like forever that I did that now. That series lasted a good long time. Just because it took forever to finish, I'm just terrible. I was terrible at that game. It was great fun, but Dark World was just like, what? So yeah, it was horrible, but I loved it. It's such a good game. And after that I did Titan Souls, I think was the next one. Now that game was fantastic. I'm really tempted to go back and even just play that again, even if I don't do any of the modifiers or anything like that. And like the non-roll mode sounds insane. I really want to just try it, and that game, I would recommend that game to anyone. That game was brilliant. It was too short. It should have been longer. It's the only thing I didn't like about it. But the only reason that it was too short was because it was so good, and I wanted it to just keep going. Oh, it's amazing. But yeah, highly recommend. I love that series. Next was Battle Block with Commander Cam. That series is still ongoing. We haven't played that game in a couple months. It's tough because it's hard to get me and Ross in the same place at the same time. Well, we don't have to be in the same place at the same time. He plays in his house and I play in mine, we connect online. But it's hard because he's always busy or I'm always busy. We're never free at the same time. And obviously he's got his own channel. So he's busy doing his YouTube stuff and then I'm busy doing mine. And on top of that I've got college, he's got work. I've got college, no, I'm at uni. I say that all the time. Doesn't really matter though. It doesn't really. Well, there is a difference, quite a big difference actually. But I'm in education. He's at work. So yeah, it takes up so much time. I really think we just need to sit down and ace that game. Ace that game? Is that a term that's still said? We need to just sit down and storm through it and just do it to the end and then just get it done and out of the way. I might suggest that to him and do that in a couple. Next time we can set aside a whole load of time and just get it done. He's been doing a series called, what's it called? Speedrunners. Pretty sure some of you have heard of Speedrunners. That game looks brilliant, but he's been doing that with a couple of his friends and he says that I could join at some point if I want. But, which I think I will because that game looks fantastic. But I think I've got a bit many ongoing series at the moment. Just a little bit, so I might join them after we finish Battle Block. But yeah, so that might happen soon. Speedrunners is It's crazy. It looks insane. I've watched a couple of YouTubers play it. But it looks good. Oh, I've watched him play it as well, the episodes he's done. It's fantastic. Well, yeah. If you haven't seen Ross's channel, check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. He does some cool stuff. He does like, well, obviously the speedrunners, as I just said. He does some Planet Side, I think it's called. And then there's Hearthstone. What's that Star Wars game called? Is it Knights of the Old? No, it's not that one. It's the strategy game one he does. Oh, he does a whole lot of cool stuff. As well as Battle Block. No, he doesn't do Battle Block, he just plays with me. He hasn't recorded that on his channel. He does Minecraft occasionally. That's another thing I need to... Oh, I'll get on to Minecraft later. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, Battle Block is still ongoing. What else am I doing? Hotline Miami. I need to finish that. That game is just gone, completely forgotten at the moment. I've not even touched it in like a couple months. There's so many games, it's like I've got too many ongoing projects at the moment. So I think next weekend, it's now Sunday, so going Monday, tomorrow, some at uni. Next weekend I think I'm just going to sit down and storm through that game. Just get it finished before, getting it done and out of the way before I've gone blue. This happens way too often. There you go, my TV likes changing colour. I use my TV there because it lights up my face and it makes it so much easier. Because if I turn it off it's just dark, but it goes blue every now and then. Oh well, it's not a big problem. But anyway, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, I want to try and get Hotline Miami finished before Tuesday. A week on Tuesday, because everyone knows what that day is. Fallout 4. I love the Fallout games. Fallout 3 is probably still one of my favourite games of all time. The game was brilliant. New Vegas was... it's alright. I could rage about that game, but it was still an amazing game. But they did so much wrong with it. It could have been so much better. But Fallout 3 was just... I think I've played through that game from beginning to end like 4 or 5 times. And that's including side stuff. It's so good. And I cannot wait for 4. It better be good, it better be good. Super excited for that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to... I think I'll try and batter through Hotline Miami before that. I think I'm like halfway through. I must be, or I'm close to the end or something. I think I'm halfway through. So I want to try and get that done. And what else am I doing? Nuclear Throne. I have actually recorded the final episode of Nuclear Throne. As I'll explain in that episode. It's only episode 10, and okay, I won't say whether I reached the throne or not, but either way, it was the last. I'll explain in the video. I keep getting raging because when I went on again, I'd lost all my characters, which sucked. Every time I go to play that game, there's an update that's happened and I've lost all my progress and everything. So in the video I explained that this is the last video I'm doing, and I was basically just doing it to round off the series. But I'm going back to it as soon as the full game comes out, because it's still early access. It's been early access for like 2 years, but I'm going to go back to it in whenever it comes out. I don't know when that'll be, but when it does, I'll go back to it. So yeah, I think I'm going to replace that with the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I need a roguelike game. I love the Binding of Isaac. The only problem is I play Rebirth on the PS4, and it's not out on the PS4 yet, which sucks, so I don't know whether to just get it for PC and get that series going, or wait and do it when the PS4 version comes out. I'm tempted just to... my thinking is I've got way too many ongoing series at the moment, so I think I'm just going to wait till the PS4 version and try and get some of the series I'm doing at the moment finished and out of the way. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Also, and I've got a hold of ongoing very active games on my channel. There's Minecraft Story Mode. Episode 2 of that is just been out. I've recorded all of episode 2. It was so disappointing because it was so short. It was only like an hour long and I could only manage to get 4 episodes out of it. It was miles better than episode 1, which I was surprised that episode 1 was fantastic. And then episode 2 just comes along and it's like, from beginning to end, it was, I don't know how to explain it, it was really, really good. It was just only an hour though, which was disappointing, how short it was. But then again, they did throw it out in like 2 weeks after the first one, so I can't completely complain because we didn't have to wait too long for it. But I really enjoyed how good it was. So there's another 4 of them, then that'll probably go on hold until, well, it will go on hold until episode 3 comes out, but as soon as episode 3's out, then it's definitely back to doing it again, which I cannot wait for. I'm so excited, because episode 2 ended fantastically. I think I said in the video that it was a fantastic ending to the series, and then, that episode, and then I realised it was actually the end of the episode, then I was like disappointed. I don't know, because it ended in a big fight, and then at the end of the fight I was like, wow, that's perfect, this is the perfect place to end like an episode, like, and when in meaning that I was meaning, cool, I can, when I edit this will be the end of part 4 or 3 or whatever. But then it comes up and it says end of part 2, episode 2. I was like, already? That's disappointing. But what can you do? Just wait till part 3, which will be awesome as well. The next series was Life is Strange. I think I just finished episode 1. Well, episode 1, the last episode in episode 1, last part in episode 1 I should say, has just been uploaded. I believe that was, I uploaded that just before I recorded that. That was video 99. So yeah, it will be this video, the one before this. Episode 2 is recorded. I don't have words, I can't say anything, I don't want to spoil it. I'm pretty sure the majority of people have seen all Life is Strange at the moment, but I've avoided everything on that. Oh, that game is amazing. I just love how when I started it, every episode's out, so it means I don't have to wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see episode 2. I've not recorded 3 yet. I'll probably do that at some point soon. But it's so good. I'm glad that it's all out. I don't really want to say too much on that, but 2 seconds, I'll be back. Sorry about that, I'm back now. Anyway, where was I? Talking about Life is Strange, right? Yeah, I shall be starting episode 2 on my channel in like a couple of days actually, I think. Maybe Tuesday of this week, maybe, I think it's Tuesday, episode 2 will come out. Because episode 1 just finished today, tomorrow's Assassin's Creed, then it's, okay, so yeah, it'll be Tuesday, the next episode 2 of Life is Strange will start. That's the final series I've done, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I love that series, that game. The last couple of Assassin's Creeds, I don't know if I've said in my Let's Play, I think it might have. I've not really been a high fan of the last couple. Unity was just horrible. Oh, I hated Unity. I'm going to get so many dislikes for saying that because I bet there's a couple of fans. Nah, probably not. Unity was horrible, I did not like it at all. Black Flag the gameplay was amazing. The gameplay was fantastic. The story was horrible. The character himself was rubbish. But the gameplay was fantastic. 3, wasn't really a fan. The story itself was terrible. The character was dull and dry. It didn't really feel like an Assassin's game because the majority of the area was open fields and it's like, wow, I'm not exactly an assassin here. I'm like, the woods, the forests were pretty cool and climbing trees, but it wasn't brilliant. The last one I properly, okay, apart from Black Flag, but the last Assassin's Creed game that I would class as an Assassin's Creed game would be Revelations. I really enjoyed that. A lot of people didn't. I really enjoyed Revelations. Black Flag was really good. I wouldn't class it as an Assassin's game. It's a pirate game. They could not have done a better job, but as an Assassin's game, it wasn't It wasn't Assassin's Creed, but it was awesome. But Syndicate is gone back to the roots. It's an Assassin's game. The characters are amazing. Evie and Jacob are just the most lifeful characters in any Assassin's Creed game, and since I have forgotten his name. Oh, how have I forgotten his name? Begins with an E. Ezio. How did that take so long? He's been the Jacob and Evie have been the most enjoyable characters since Ezio. Ezio Auditore de Firenze. I love saying that, it's such a great name. But Jacob and Evie, it's just the banter between those two, and then Jacob makes me laugh so much. It's just, I love it. And then the gameplay, and it's like they've fixed combat. Somehow they messed up combat in Unity. I don't know how they did it, but combat in Unity was just, what? How could they mess it up so badly? But in Syndicate they fixed it, and it's brilliant. The story itself, I don't really have much of a story yet, but I do love how it's gone back to the fact that there's a major guy, a big leader, and then he's got a whole lot of lieutenants which control different parts of his organisation, so you have to assassinate them to ultimately lower him to a level where you can actually take him down, which is what made the original Assassin's Creed games so good. That's what 1 was all about, except on a lot smaller scale. Because you'd go to that area, you'd take down all the smaller guys, really work up to the big guy and assassinate them. That's when it's just like one big story. Number 2 was like that, all completely. One big story, where there's one big bad guy and then there's a whole lot of little guys that help him. So they've gone back to the roots, and it has worked. Best that I actually could say that this is probably the best Assassin's Creed game yet. But it's probably too early to say that. I'm only like 4 or 5 hours through the game. I'm pretty sure you've only seen like 2 hours of it. That's one thing about YouTube that isn't brilliant. When I get a new game, usually I just sit down and I sit down and play it for like hours and hours and hours, and it gets stormed through. When I'm doing YouTube, I can do like probably max 2 hours at one time. Otherwise, then when it comes to editing and rendering, it just takes forever. So basically, there's a whole lot of other stuff behind it. I can't just sit down and play a game to enjoy it. Which, I can. But I can't sit down and play a game for hours and hours on end to enjoy it. But I guess that's a good thing. It means the game lasts longer. But the new Assassin's Creed is brilliant. I need to go play more. I think after I've edited and done this video, I think I'm going to go play some more Assassin's Creed. That game is brilliant. Where am I at the moment? What have you seen? Yeah, the last one I did was the one where we got the train. I remember because yesterday was Halloween, and I called the episode Ghost Train, just because I thought classic Halloween. I only called it Ghost Train because there was a classic Assassin's Creed glitch. There's not an Assassin's Creed game without some sort of render glitch. But all the characters on the train weren't rendering, so you just seen floating boxes carried around and the grappling gun floating. So I thought it was a good name for the episode. I was kind of proud of myself for that one. Yeah, probably nothing to be proud of, but I liked it. So yeah, that's the 3 major ones at the moment: Minecraft Story Mode, Life is Strange, and Assassin's Creed. They seem to be the only ones that are ongoing. I need to finish Hotline Miami. I need to talk to Ross and try and get BattleBlock done. I love BattleBlock. BattleBlock is so much fun. It's such a great game. It's brilliantly done. The story is hilarious. It's so well written. But it's just hard to do. What are they called? Collabs? I think that it's short for collaborations, but I think collab is the way it's pronounced. It's just hard to do them at the moment. It was great over summer when we started it, because we could sit down and do it. Because I was off uni, so I was free like all the time, and Ross still had work and stuff, but basically when he had free time he could do it. But now It's like when he has free time, I don't. When I have free time, he doesn't. So it sucks, but I need to just get in touch with him and get that done. So yeah, got quite a lot to do. And then, so yeah, 100 episodes. I hope you all enjoyed the first 100 episodes, and here's to 100 more. Yeah. 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 Okay, I'm just going to not say yeah one more time. I'm just going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around for the first 100. Thanks for making my experience on YouTube so good. And just thanks. I'll see you all around. Bye. What's going on, everyone? It's me again. I'm just back for a quick update. When editing over that recording I just did, I realised there was a couple of things I forgot to mention. So yeah, I'm going to go over them quickly now. The first thing I missed was Mario Kart. No idea how I missed that. I love Mario Kart. It's like one of my favourite game series of like all time. I don't think they've ever made a bad game, and it's brilliant. But I probably forgot about it because I've only actually done like 2 episodes in like a month and a half. It's not good. But yeah, that's still ongoing-ish. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna play more of that. I really need to. I'll probably sit down at the weekend and record some Mario Kart, as well as the Hotline Miami that I was talking about earlier. So yeah, hopefully Mario Kart will be coming very soon, like more of it. Considering the series is trying to get to 10,000, and I've got like 1,100 and something, 1,200, I don't know, something like that. It's been so long. But yeah, I really need to play more of that, otherwise I'm never going to reach the target and that series is never going to end. But it is a great series. It's also kind of partly due to the fact that I'm playing so many other games at the moment. So once they're all out of the way, then I'm going to have loads of time for Mario Kart. So yeah, it will be coming. Second point I was going to make was a couple months back when I first got the Elgato, I also got Until Dawn. I've not played that game yet. It's still lying on my shelf up there. I will play it eventually. The reason I've been holding off is because it's a horror game and I'm not really much for horror. Terrible at them. Oh no, I don't do horror. I just get scared way too easily. But, so yeah, the idea behind that is I wanted to do face cam, because reaction on that is kind of key. You can't really do a horror without face cam, because, well, you could, but it won't be the same. But the problem being, I don't have a camera. So, well, this is my phone, so I can't exactly use that now. Well, I guess I could, but I'd rather just get a proper camera and use. So yeah, Until Dawn will come as soon as I get a camera. I think next time I get money, paid stuff, I'll probably just go straight in and just buy that right away. They're not that expensive cameras. There's a couple you can get for like 20 quid. It's not bad. So I think I will do that. So next time I get money, just bite the bullet and buy one. It's not like I'll be making a loss and it means I get to play the series I've been wanting to play for I don't know how long now. The game looks awesome, it's just so interesting. And I've avoided everyone's Let's Plays on YouTube and all this stuff on that for ages now because I haven't wanted to spoil it for myself. So yeah, hopefully I can play that soon and no longer have to avoid content on that. So yeah, Until Dawn will come as soon as I get a camera. Third point that I missed was way back when, like, I started YouTube, like all those months ago. I said I was going to do a Minecraft series. I still intend to do a Minecraft series. I've just been holding it for 1.9. So yeah, it's still not out. I was waiting on 1.9 when that came out. When I started YouTube, I mean. I was waiting on 1.9 months before I started YouTube. So I'm still waiting on it. But recently I've just been thinking I might just play 1.8 or 1.8.8 I think it is. It's not exactly 1.8, it's a lot more advanced than 1.8. But yeah, I was thinking of playing the 1.8 version, and then because I've been waiting for so long, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to have to be waiting for. It might not come out for another month, 2 months, a year, I don't know. It won't be as much as a year. But yeah, that's my thinking anyway. So I haven't quite decided whether to play 1.8 and then when 1.9 comes out just update. It doesn't really make a difference all that much. I just thought 1.9 was a great place to start. Oh, well, what we could do then is I'll let you decide whether I wait on 1.9 or just do 1.8. So in the comments, give your opinion. You don't have to give a proper opinion, just write 1.8 or 1.9. I'll go with majority. If there's more 1.8s, I'll start recording Minecraft like as soon as possible. I love Minecraft though, so there's nothing going to hold me back from playing that game because it's awesome. No, well, apart from the 1.9. So if you fancy me playing Minecraft like now, 1.8.8, then I will. So leave in the comments whether you want me to do that. So I think that's everything there is until dawn, Mario Kart and Minecraft. I don't think there's much else. I think that's the only things that I thought of when editing. It was like, oh, I forgot about those things. That's not good. So yeah, that's I think about all for this update. If I think of anything else, I'll do a second update and add it on to the end of the update. I'll just add this video on to the end of the first one. So for those of you that have stuck around to watch the second part of this vlog, thank you. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for everything over the last 5-ish months. For everyone that's stuck around, give me good motivation, comments and likes, and just kept me going. And I don't know what else to say, but thank you for making my YouTube experience so enjoyable and fun. So yeah, thank you all, and I shall see you in more Let's Play series to come. Here's to the next 100. Bye!